Hey everyone, this is Anthony coming to you from beautiful California Bay Area. My name is Anthony Rivera, work for Blue Oak Financial. We find the right funding for your business. If you want to look us up on the web, www.blueoak.financial. So the reason I'm doing this post is I had a client call me in this past weekend. I'm just going for a walk after lunch, by the way, so please don't mind the movement. But so you know, they called me and they created this radical situation, and it had to do with something in their process, and so he was asking me for his advice, and I said, so you know, where did you get this from? And the answer was something regarding, came from someone on social media. And that's really what I wanted to talk about. I think as people, we have to just make sure that the information, there's so much information out there, it's crazy, right? You know, back in the day, it was only books and learning. And now today, it's like we have so much information that the hardest part is not getting it. It's really understanding what's the right information. So I just wanted to do this post and kind of put out there is like, we have to make sure we're just, as people, as business owners, as individuals, we have to make sure that we're doing our due diligence before we try to implement something that someone's saying on social media. You know, nowadays, anyone can post anything. Everyone has something to say. And it becomes a little, it can become overwhelming, and we just have to make sure that we're doing the right thing for ourselves, right? With that said, I mean, there are some people out there that put out some amazing content. I mean, you got people like, you know, Tai Lopez, you have people like Grant Cardone, you know, and then you have the original heavy hitters like you know, Tony Robbins. So you know, there's some amazing content, and those are some of the easier people to kind of specify, because yes, they're huge, they're all over social media. You kind of see, you know, they're in the public eye, you see what they're doing all the time and how they may be implementing some of the things that they're telling you to do. They're actually implementing it in their own lives. But yeah, I mean, just Google people, you know, where are they from, what's their background, you know, how do they know how to do a specific process that they're telling you to do, you know. So these are the things that we just have to make sure we're understanding before we're going out and trying to implement them in our own lives. I think personally, you know, with that said too, I think it's a lot easier to, I don't want to say be lied to, it's just, I call it old school. I'm very, you know, face-to-face type of person, you know, meeting people. I feel like it's a little easier to understand. Are they lying? You know, body language, you know, all these different things that go into meeting a person. And I don't feel, you kind of lose some of that stuff in social media, online. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give this message out there. You know, if you're trying to implement something, if you want to do something, just make sure that the resource that it's coming from is credible. You know, are other people following it? Are other people saying things about them or this process? So that's all I want to give. I want to give that piece of advice to everyone out there. Again, if you're looking for capital, for funding for your business, look us up. blueoak.financial. We'll get you the right capital, and that's pretty much it. So be the best version of yourself. Have a good week.